Hey there guys, welcome back. It's so nice to see you all again and thanks for tuning in. Before we start with this week's topic, I want to ask you and invite you to please subscribe to my channel and switch on that notification bell at the bottom of your screen, and also follow me on Instagram, and let's learn together and let's tackle this business world, the exciting business world together. Right, so down to this week's topic, franchises. What is a franchise? Before we get to what is a franchise, I want to be clear on two parties involved in a franchise. On the one side, we have what we call the franchisee, and on the other side, we have the franchisor. Now, to explain to you in short what a franchise is, it's basically when the franchisee, or a person for now, comes to the franchisor and asks for his permission to trade under his name and to sell his product or service. All right, so basically the franchisor is the owner of the idea. Okay, he started it all. He started off by maybe having a small sole trader business, and it later became successful, and he grew it into a bigger business and registered as a franchise. And now he's giving other people the opportunity to also make profit from his business idea. So then the franchisee comes to the franchisor and pays him a certain amount as permission to sell under his name and obviously selling his products. All right. Now, the benefits of buying into a franchise is, in most cases, the market research has already been done for you. Okay, so the franchisor, he basically went through it all. He saw it all. He knows what what troubles are there to look out for, the pros, the cons, everything about that field in his business. Okay, so you will basically buy into his winning recipe. In most cases, buying into a franchise means that the brand is already established, okay, and that means that you can just learn from it basically and reap the rewards. Not that there's not hard work lying ahead. I mean, any business needs hard work. Let's be clear on that. But the fact that you are buying into a better known brand as one that's started from scratch makes it a little bit, or can make it a little bit easier. All right. The second advantage of everything is that the franchisor gives you all his equipment, all his knowledge, all his, the know-how of running his business. He shares that with you because it's his name that's coming into play here. And he also wants you to be successful because you are trading under his name. All right. So he's going to give you full assistance to make sure that your business is successful. And that also includes training your staff, helping them to stay up to standard with the latest trends in your field. Okay, so you'll have that assistance from the franchisor. Okay, then when it comes to marketing, local marketing, like the local newspaper, that's going to be your responsibility. Your immediate community, you need to get into that community and make the people around you take notice of you. But when it comes to national exposure, in a lot of cases, the franchisor carries that responsibility. They will advertise on national radio, national TV, national newspapers. All right, so you benefit from that as well. All right, that's the nice part of having a franchise. The down part, the negative part, is the fact that it will cost you. Buying into a winning recipe will cost you more than starting your own business from scratch. Okay, so it's costly. I'm not going to lie to you. Buying into a franchise is going to cost you more money. depending on the popularity of that brand. If it's a small franchise, it might not be that expensive to start with, but the more popular the franchise is, the higher the price will be to buy into that franchise. The second down thing is you need to pay a part of your profits to the franchisor. And that's what we call royalties. You still need to give him recognition on a monthly basis for using his idea. Okay. Now, it's difficult to say what the set ratio is or the percentage is of that profit that you make, but that will be determined by you, the franchisee, and the franchisor. Okay, that will be in your contract. Another thing is, if something happens at another franchise from another franchisee under the same name or brand, your business might also feel the consequences. For example, if a customer walks into a business 500 kilometers away from your business, and they have a bad experience, they might go to the newspapers or put it on social media, and other people in your region might read that. And then you will also be affected by that bad exposure. Even though you are innocent in this case, some people will think, listen, this is the same throughout the whole franchise. And that might have an effect on your business. Right. Then, another problem is the fact that you are not really, in practice, your own boss. Yes, it's your business. Yes, you keep most of the profit. But you still need to adhere to the franchise's rules and regulations. If they are going to put this one specific product on a special offer, you also need to do that. All right, so you can't decide on your own that, well, this is not a nice thing for me to do, so I'm not going to do it. You need to do as they say. So you are basically still working for a boss. The only difference is you are keeping most of the profit made by your business. All right. If you have another idea, if you come up with a new product to sell in your business, you can't do that. You first need to get permission from the franchisor for you to sell that product in your business. All right. So you are your own boss of that business, but when it comes to the franchise, you still need to follow the rules of the franchise. Okay. So as you can see, like anything in life, there are pros and cons. The only thing is, what are you going to do with it? It's much safer to buy into a franchise if you are a first-time entrepreneur, okay? Because it is the security, from a security point of view, it normally has a nice track record and history that you can follow and see the success of the franchise growing. Okay, but when you start your own business for the very first time, the risk is just so much higher. Okay, the downside, expensive. All right, you must be willing to spend a lot of money to get into that. All right, so I hope you learned something new today, and yeah, I just want to remind you again, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we will see each other next time. Cheers.